Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ingrid Koresova, and in the next 10 minutes I will tell you a little story. If you will have any questions or comments, feel free to interrupt me during my presentation. Otherwise, there will be plenty of time for answering all of your further questions right after my presentation. Let me start. Once upon a time, there was a princess. This princess was living in the lovely town of Banská Bystrica. Princess was so beautiful that all the citizens were so proud to have her there. She was so magically beautiful that the city became beautiful as a princess. Unfortunately, one day, Princess disappeared. All the citizens were so sad that she's not there anymore. That city was still pretty and still beautiful, but it was missing something. It was missing the soul. After 300 years later, the princess is still not found. City government of Banská Bystrica asked me to help to find the princess. It was a big adventure for me from the beginning. I started to search for some legends of Banská Bystrica, and in the oldest legends I found information that the princess can be found only by the foreigners. Therefore, I'm standing here today to explain you my business plan. This project is called The Mystery of the Missing Princess. The main aim of this project is to bring a tourist to this lovely town. Slovakia, and especially Banská Bystrica, are very nice winter and summer locations for tourists. But unfortunately, according to lack of knowledge about this beautiful town and about this country, there are still many things hidden. Now I will explain you my business plan. I would suggest that you as investors would open several offices located in Banská Bystrica. The main office would be situated in Europe Shopping Center. It's a shopping mall for local people. They come here to shop, they come here to have a coffee or just hang out. But also in this tall part of this building are situated all the offices of companies in Slovakia, but also well-known companies in Europe. My business plan also includes the informations for tourists. Tourists would be attracted by a little mystery and by adventure called How to Find the Princess. Therefore, I came up with a 3 days plan for all our visitors. First of all, they would all receive the informations about upcoming locations for each day. They will have a special tour guide who would provide them with all the actual information and who would answer all of their questions. Also, they will have a bus available for whole day during these 3 days. First day, I planned a trip to Donau Valley. It's amazing, just a true rock away from the city location, surrounded by mountains. Our tourists from Europe, they can, for example, first try hiking, or they can just walk around, they can just chill around here, and they can have a traditional Slovak lunch. In the afternoon, we will have a closer look at the Habakuki. It's amazing, believe me. It's a little fairy tale town, just in the middle of Donau Valley, where people can walk around, they can see these unique buildings, they can see these unique statues around there, and also they are provided by information about Donau Valley, because in each of this building there is one tour guide who will actually explain them stories, who will tell them stories about Donau Valley. Now we are moving to second day of this trip. This second day would be situated in Banská Štiavnica. Banská Štiavnica is one of the oldest mine cities in Slovakia. It attracts people not only who are interested in traditional historical monuments, but also for those who are located into art, who are attracted by art. Because this city is called Artsy City. It's the art town of Slovakia. Our tourists will have a closer look into actual mine. They can go in with our tour guide who will tell them what real miners actually do there every day, what is their aim, what is their goal of their work. They can pretend to be real miners. I think it's very, very nice. They can walk around and they will have also they will be provided with stories about oldest miners in Slovakia and so on. Later on, we will move to the historical center of Banská Štiavnica, where we will, of course, have a site walking, and we will end this beautiful day with very delicious dinner in one of the artsy restaurants in Banská Štiavnica. And real surprise is that our tourists will have a live jazz concert there. The third day, and the most exciting day, is the actual day in Banská Bystrica, in the center of Europe. It's a center of Slovakia, of course. It's a beautiful historical town where we will, with something around 78 inhabitants, and it's one of its sixth most populous municipality in Slovakia. We will have a closer look in the historical center of Banská Bystrica. We will chill at the square, we will go to this tower, and we will enjoy beautiful, beautiful weather. I hope that there will be beautiful weather during the whole summer. Later on we will go here, it's a park, it's SMP Park, which means Slovak National Uprising Park with a monument, which actually is a monument built after the Slovak National Uprising. Of course, in the afternoon we will have a nice dinner in the center of Slovakia, in the center of Banská Bystrica, and then later on we will end this beautiful third day in Ministry of Fun. Now you're asking, what is Ministry of Fun? Ministry of Fun, dear investors, is the biggest club in Central Europe. It's amazing attraction not only for youngsters who are coming here to party, but it's also very nice for adult and rational people. It's a club which is located in the heart of Banská Bystrica as well, and in this club are held the most famous Slovak artists, but also artists from across Europe. And we will end this 3-day adventure in this club also because we will find a princess here. Princess will be every week someone else. One week it will be a famous pop singer from Slovakia. The second week it will be famous traditional singer from Slovakia. I mean from oriented to traditional music. So all our tourists will have a sneak peek of traditional Slovak culture. Now I would like to end my presentation with asking you one question. Will you help me find the princess? I think that if you will decide to invest in this lovely town, you will never have any regrets. Because Slovakia is a beautiful country with very, very rich nature and with very rich history. Now I'm standing here to thank you for your attention, and I'm happy and prepared to answer all of your questions. Thank you for your attention. I prepared a little picture. Thank you.